What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 2 of my Borussia Dortmund Football Manager 2017 Let's Play. Thank you for the amazing response to the first episode. It's always good to kick off a series like that with a lot of interest. So I'm glad, this many of you guys are interested in this series. So the first piece of action here, we're going to draw the second round of the DFB Pokal. So 32 teams left, draw all teams, and away from home against Mainz. So they're not a terrible team. Let's just see their media prediction for a second. 7th. So, not too bad in the second round. It's not going to be an easy game. And also, I've decided for this episode, we're going to do 3 games. I'll do the game against Augsburg, but then there's a bit of a break. There'll be an international break there. And then we've got Mainz in the Bundesliga. The DFB Pokal isn't for a while, the second round. And then the Champions League. So 3 massive games. So if you do go on to enjoy it, make sure you drop a like on the video. And we do also have the draw for the Champions League group stage. Should be right now. Nuri Sahin just picks up an injury. That's a bit disappointing. Just in a training session, just wanted to read there. It's a bit disappointing. Injuries, what can I say? It just seems like a pretty random training injury right there. So it's a bit disappointing. Also, I want to show you the staff changes I did make. Forgot to show that in the previous episode. You guys were fairly happy with my signings for the most part. But the staff, basically, obviously the manager would have went out for me to come in. Lars Ricken, though, the head of youth development, a lot of the time, I sign a new head of youth development. He's pretty a loyal kind of servant for Dortmund. He was at the club as a player, but really, you always want to have the best head of youth development to get the best youth players through, and obviously to train at the same time. So you would see I got in Thomas Albeck, actually from RB Leipzig, who are kind of rising to fame at the minute, and he's been part of that, bringing in some young talent for them, and not just, pretty good judging player potential, but, judging player ability as well, and working with youngsters, so he can bring them in, but then also train them very well, with some very good coaching attributes to go along with the perfect working with youngsters, I should say, attribute. And then we brought in Paul Scholes. Technical coaching stat is 18 out of 20, not too bad, and attacking is 15. So I reckon he could be good for our style of play. We're trying to play that possession football, but also, a bit of a mix, because when you play that short passing, it can be a bit slow, everything like that. I'm trying to get a good mix of my tactic with changing up, because I've passing actually on mixed in my instructions. So but I did want to update you with those staff changes. Also, you can see Mario Götze is on his way back, and there's something I noticed though, I could have him to play for the reserves team, but then if I go to the schedule, I don't know, do they play games or do I have to arrange friendlies? I don't really know what I have to do there in this situation. Will they be playing? They're in the German regional division. I don't think that's even in the game. Even in leagues you could have loaded. So I'm not really sure what to do. You have to register Memphis? Didn't he play? Memphis. He's unregistered. What is that for? Bundesliga? Okay. Wait, the game we played wasn't Bundesliga, was it? Oh yeah, it was in the cup, or the Super Cup against Dortmund. I remember now. And that Lotto one. We did win that 3-0 as well. Expected victory. But I was thinking, he did play a part. So, that is done. And now we'll go into the group stage draw. But I did want to show you for a second the situation. If we go to Dortmund 2, I've got the manager of that. He plays matches with the first team tactics. But more importantly, team manager arranges friendlies. So when they need to, he should be able to. But do that, because I haven't managed in the Bundesliga for a while. Do they have games, the reserve team? I don't know. Or do they need friendlies? Because it will be a pain for me to manually do it myself. But I want to show you the manager of that as well, just to see how good he is, whatever. Daniel Fark. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. That's what it looks like. But he's not the worst name we have. If we go into the staff and then go into all staff, and then we go down to our head physio, Peter Kunt. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it in German, but it's K, then NT. So what else can it be apart from cunt? oh no. Anyway, we'll go back into the Champions League group stage draw now. And I do like to draw these one by one. Wait, how about that? That's going to be tough for Leicester City as like the first seed. We're going to be second seed. Let's see. Ideally, maybe we would group with someone like a Benfica, CSK Moscow, or even Leicester City, really. But Dortmund. That's going to be a tough ask. So we go through all the rest. And how about the next ones? Yeah, I don't even know. Generally, the third seeds are pretty even for the most part. And then we get Dynamo Kiev. They could be interesting. I'm not sure what kind of players they have. Anyone dangerous here? Monaco could be. We'll see, though. And we get Monaco. That could... I wouldn't say it would be a group of death, but we'll definitely still have to play well against Kiev and Monaco. But now, guys, we shall get into the first game here. First Bundesliga game of the season as well. This is what the team is looking like. You can see players that are missing for us. Quite a few. Weidenfeller is going to start as the goalkeeper. Actually, Roman Burki, he's better as a sweeper keeper, which I don't, ideally like. So, over the next season or so, next couple seasons and forward ahead, definitely Rajkovic. I think he'll be the number one keeper as he develops. And obviously, Weidenfeller a bit older, but he's good for now. And also Julian Weigl. A lot of you guys, well, some of you guys, I saw his name mentioned in the comments, asked me to play him a lot and to be part of the team. He's a wonder kid, one of the few we have, which is good. But he's lacking match sharpness. Again, he's another player I had to play for the reserve team until he gets match fit. But again, they haven't played any games, so that's kind of annoying right now. Please let me know what I can do. Is there going to be games now? Because at the start of the season for us, will they have their own games? Hopefully they'll just sort itself out, but let's get into it. Okay, so it's actually been a kind of quiet first half here. You can see we've got a little bit more possession, had a few chances. They've not really had any at all, so we're going to see what's going to happen now. Ji Dong-won. Okay, just don't let them get past. We've defended pretty well for the game, up until now at least, not really letting them in. So hopefully we can do the same here. We can win the ball back, and this chance could actually be for us. Or are they going to have one chance and score? We're going to find out now. Ji Dong-won. Never look likely. So the first half did end there, 0-0. Let's try and change this up a bit. We're going to go attacking, and I'll push to highly structured with the team shape. This experiment, I'm still trying to find a balance between that. If we're going to play because I do like the structured kind of way, but we'll see what works better. And we will try and go... Actually, no, we'll stay on control, but we'll go, a bit more lower tempo. And we'll try to go shorter passing, all of that with the work the ball into the box, even retain possession, that sort of style, play out of defense, and just, see if we can maintain possession a bit more. So, I'm still far from pleased. So change that up and, getting good reactions there. Let's see if there's any changes in the second half. Okay, we've got a corner here. It's Guerrero. Puts it in. Not too bad. Oh, Kagawa again. He's already got 3 goals for the season, and he's on fire. And he's not even playing in completely his most natural position. He's still accomplished as a central midfielder, and that was mentioned as well. I could potentially play with attacking midfielder, which I did actually make another tactic. That's my second formation now. That's more a 4-2-3-1. But I feel the whole team plays well, well, hopefully. This is the first Bundesliga. I was going to say Premier League. First Bundesliga game of the season. So we'll see how we go anyway. Playing this 4-3-3 style. Dembele. Oh, skipping past. Oh my God, Ousmane Dembele. This guy is absolutely amazing. What an individual run there by Ousmane Dembele. Really excited for this lad. He's so pacey. That dribbling ability. Look at that. Using the pace. Skip past him there. Keeper guessed that way where, yeah, he striked it, but didn't look likely. So powerful. Just take a look at him again. Not really developing at the minute in terms of his attributes going up, but yeah, key attributes, the dribbling, the pace, and then his technique as well. He showed that there. He's got a good finish. I think his composure could be worked on. What are we working on with him right now in terms of that in the training? Yeah, actually composure. So I thought of that we need to work on it. And also in terms of tutoring, it was suggested that I should tutor. I've got some other players tutoring some other younger players, but he's got a key role in the first team, in the senior team. So yeah, unfortunately he can't do that. But again, very strong on both feet. And then, yeah, places shots and cuts inside from both wings. So he's an ideal type of player to have, man. Absolutely amazing. And still so young. Crazy, he can get better. And he's going to be so good. Oh, he goes down there. No pen? Okay. Let's see where the highlights are going to go from here. So the changes we made, it might work. We can suddenly make it 3-0. We can suddenly make it 3-0. And we do. It is Schürrle. Andre Schürrle opens his account for the season. That's his first. We move up into third, but it just came from an error, really. Then Dembele, pretty good composure there to pick out a man, and we have another guy running into there. So that's kind of working very well how I like it early. So, yeah, I think we could change to the default settings of the tactic like this with short passing, everything like that. It seems like that could potentially work for us. And like I said, brought Paul Scholes in as a coach. He'll definitely help improve the players with this kind of style. Kagawa, we'll drop him out now and we'll bring on Mikel Merino. This is going to be an issue now because all these guys prefer to play as a deep lying playmaker. But how about we'll try that? We've got the defensive midfield deep lying playmaker, but defend duty, then both central midfielders deep lying play. Because I liked my players to play in the best roles. That's a big thing of doing well and, yeah, getting results, really. So anyone else a bit lower condition? There's Schürrle. Let's bring on Memphis. I really like Memphis as a signing. I think a couple of people question why I did sign him because, again, we got a type like Pulisic, but I thought, like, I looked at the players available for loan and he was the best guy available for loan. So, yeah, I think you always got to check, what players are available in terms of loans. And, yeah, that'll be the changes for now. Mikel Merino, I have faith in you. Memphis, I'll say the same. Just both deep in thought there. Now just 15 minutes remaining. We might have to be mindful, but like if we're going to make a change or not, don't want an injury. Not really worrying about the next game because it's international break. But can we completely finish it off? Weigl, Merino, Memphis to Guerrero, Castro. This is good possession. We're just controlling the game right here. We definitely are the better team, though. But this is what I like to see. Just controlling the game, waiting for the breakthrough. And it would be nice. Yes! Oh, Memphis coming on! And arguably the goal of the game. In terms of just a good strike. Definitely. And we move up into first. How about that? Let's take a look at the replay. We were patient. But Memphis, he wasn't. Oh, yeah, it just fell to him, and yeah, just instinct there, and was a good strike. So, pretty much an ideal performance here by us, and yeah, I reckon after this game, we will go to change up the tactics to our style we played in this game. We've changed to the highly structured, but then the lower tempo, shorter passing, work the ball into the box, play out of defense, everything like that. That seemed to really, really work well for us in this game. I know it's only one game, but it was the style that I like, so I was really happy with that. On to the next game now, guys. After the international break, we've got it away from home against Mainz. But in 3 days, we've got the Juve game. Ooh, that is going to be massive. Like, I wasn't anticipating a game like that for this episode. Knew we had the draw for the Champions League, but who would have thought we would have a game like that? But we'll head straight into the game pretty much. Mario Götze, so we're going to be playing him as the advanced playmaker, central midfield. We're training him as a central midfielder, so hopefully he can become natural there. Because obviously he's more natural as attacking midfielder, but as I already mentioned, this suits the team as a whole, so hopefully we'll be able to do well for us. Again, rotated some other players, but you can take a look at that, and we'll get into the game. And as I said, I did change to the lower tempo, shorter passing, everything, work the ball into the box, play out of defense from the start for this game, so we'll see the effect. Honestly, not too different from the previous game. First half so far, not too much action anyway. Now, Dembele to put it in dangerously, and it's a goal! It's Socrates who has come in for this game. A good change there, it appears to be. I put him in for Ginter, so did well. And Dembele, that's going to go down as another assist for him, Socrates. And I did edit his name, so his other name is not, because his name is so long, and his other name is hard to pronounce. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, just call him Socrates. He's called that on FIFA as well, just to make it easier, because his full name is so long. But anyway, we're going to say, don't get complacent out there. Only Aubameyang is looking stressed from that, but I'm just going to say there's a lot more to come from you. Okay, but it's good that all the other players, like in midfield and defense, or majority anyway, are focused or motivated. That is really important. But around 60 minutes now, we got to think to make a change. The problem is this result isn't sewn up for us, but we got to focus, Juventus next. Mario Götze to come off, I think. And then, we'll keep Kagawa fresh. Also, we won't bring him on, not yet anyway. We'll bring on Weigl. And can we go a bit more... can we go deep line playmaker again? And we'll play, even one of the central midfielders on defend. What can he play? He can play central midfield as well. So let's just... See, he's got some very nice attributes, honestly. Let's try and put Weigl there. Oh, both of them go down. Can we just... we'll leave them. We'll leave them in their better roles there. So, because Roda, is really good defensive midfielder. So, we'll put him there, and Weigl just to come on. I have faith in you. Still, early in the season with a new team, figuring out your players and their better roles and everything like that. You could also figure out a role that they're not completely best at, judged off by the game, but they could still perform well for the team, and that suits, other roles that other players are playing. And I think here we're going to take Piszczek off, 75% condition. We'll bring on the pace of Parslak, who I really have liked him early, and he's developing nicely. He's only 18 though. That's crazy to be good enough for the first team. Only downside for him is his actual defensive ability, so that's where Piszczek is better. So we got to think about that kind of situation. But Piszczek, I like his pace for his age though. He's 31, still 16 pace, so that is not too bad. We've got to think Rhodes, because, or Aubameyang. Aubameyang, we'll take him off, and I want to try Memphis as a striker, and maybe if he does well, we can train him there. Maybe try complete forward and on attack. Again, we'll experiment with that. If you could come on score, that would be very nice. We'll maybe try and say passionately and have faith in you. Okay, still deep in thought. Deep in thought is not a bad, that's just kind of neutral. Like, no reaction. They're just coming on, focused. Hopefully. Okay, Parslak. Just coming on with the throw. Dembele. Castro. I do like Castro as a player as well. He's a very good midfielder. Does his job. There's Rode. Is it Rode or Roda? Like you pronounce the E like as Roda. Let me know anyway in the comments, as we are doing really well right now. Memphis coming on as a striker, and I do remember back in those Manchester United saves, or the first one I did, and I had Memphis, I think he was natural as a striker, or at least I was playing him striker and he was scoring goals. So he seems to be similar attribute-wise than he was back then. Can't remember 100%. Don't think he's had any major changes since then in the game. So, let me know what you think about that. Potentially playing Memphis as a striker when we need him to. Especially if Aubameyang isn't really setting the world alight. He isn't really so far anyway. Oh, dangerous low cross. Man, I hate those low crosses. You have to be careful here late. I'm just going to say, give a bit of a team talk. Say assertively, tighten up, and we should be all right. The team's looking motivated. It was just, one of those crosses in. Let's take a look at it again. Park Ju-ho. That name sounds familiar. Park Ju-ho. He's on loan from us. Oh, my God. Oh, it's not like the Premier League, isn't it? Like in England. Generally, the rules, or the contract rules anyway, by default, is the player can't play against his own team. But, that's generally in England, I believe, most of the time. Obviously, the contract rules can be adjusted, but I think by default, in England it is, but, in other countries, it's not. So, because I remember saying it last time, and that's what people were saying in the comments, of course, letting me know, yeah, in other countries, generally players can still play against their team while being on loan. Hopefully it won't affect us in this game, though. I don't think it should. They might have a late chance, though, but we block it. Just 5 seconds left. The referee should blow now. It's past the 3 minutes, and there we go. 2-1, we hold on at the very end. But yeah, interesting a play we have out on loan. Maybe should we? But our team is so big. I don't think we could. He was in the reserve team. Well, he did well for them anyway. So hopefully he can have a good season and boost his value. Maybe we can sell him on for as much as we can. So it was a good win anyway. Very happy with Dembele once again. Gets 2 assists, player of the match. How good is he? And also Memphis coming on. Oh, how about that? Leverkusen end up beating Bayern. If Bayern can drop points like as often as they can, it really helps us a lot. And Ribéry did his best. I've always liked Hernandez as a striker back when he was at Manchester United. Great poacher, Chicharito. I might keep my tabs on him as a striker because, yeah, just clinical finish. Great finisher. Great poacher. But, yes, that's amazing result for them and for us. Like, any time Bayern drop points because they're obviously the biggest challenger. So, very interesting that they beat them and we go top of the Bundesliga early. So, that's always confidence boosting for us. But, yeah, Dembele is a wonder kid and he's showing that already. 3 assists and a goal in 2 Bundesliga games. He needs to... I just noticed, a lot of low mental attributes. But he's only 19. Those gradually improve as you get older. But I don't think he's ever going to be amazing with his mental attributes. A lot of them anyway. He's got Flair 17, which is good though. Before the third and final game of the episode, and also if you did enjoy this episode, like playing 3 games, a larger episode, let me know in the comments and drop a like on the video, of course. But let's get into this Juve game now. It's a tricky situation when you've got maybe guys from that 91% condition to about 93, 94 to keep them on opposed to rotating them. It's just, a little thing, like a little decisions you make as a manager that could, win you games. Really, simple as that. Like, for example, starting Schürrle or maybe out of Memphis. Memphis came on and did well in the striker position. So, just a lot of different things. But I'll be going in with this starting 11 and those substitutes. Hopefully, they'll be able to get the job done. But our form recently, in this episode, definitely has been very, very good. Dembele, imagine if he can step up in this occasion, really. That will be huge, huge for him. 19 years old in the Champions League against Juventus, a contender really to win the whole competition here in the Champions League. Or maybe just before halftime, either team would be a massive time to score and the other team will just be so mad. And luckily it wasn't me that was going to be mad there. And halftime. Okay, once again, halftime. Nothing really happened in the first half. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance, honestly. Okay, it's going to be Chiellini with a long throw. I don't like long throws. Just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, they can get a goal like that from a long throw. Those really annoy me. I don't concede them often, but they come along at annoying times, I feel like. Benatia, no one was really marking him, so he got free. What can I say? But I don't feel the long throws like a goal deserved, but you can't complain about it. It's a goal. It's not against the rules, but I just feel, it's a tough goal to take. But may have to make a change then. Schürrle, let's bring on Memphis. Maybe he can do something. Really disappointed with Aubameyang's output for us, honestly. Very disappointing. Who can we bring on? Maybe bring on Goetze. Maybe hasn't been, Kagawa's day for us. Make that fresh change. Won't change, instruction-wise right now, but if we don't create anything in the next 5-10 minutes, maybe we'll have to look to do so. Will be disappointing to lose. And we've been in good form as well. That's what I mean. To concede a goal like that so hard. But this is what we need. An instant response to get us right back in the game. There's still just over 20 minutes remaining. But if they score again, man. I'm trying not get mad. Don't want that this series to kind of be like that. With just, getting mad with goals. God, what is the goalkeeper doing though? If he stayed where he should on his line and didn't push up like that, he could have at least had a chance to save it. But going up like that, Higuain is too good for you. And what can I say? Just so disappointing. Oh, Rhoda, come off. We'll bring on Weigl. Just try and bring him as a third central midfielder. Maybe this is where we'll push Goethe up. This is where we've got to make some extra changes. And maybe here we'll go more attacking. And yeah, this is where we'll go higher tempo. Maybe push up defensive line a bit more. Yeah, this is where we'll be play more direct stuff. Maybe changed up crosses wise. Maybe go low crosses. Just man, that's disappointing because got to find 2 goals from somewhere now. Not really sure from where. And yeah, inside forward will just go on attack. But that's the thing. Maybe we'll try a winger for Dembele. Just play him in his best. No, but he's done well as an inside forward. Even, like I've said, even if there's a better duty and role to play, he should do well. Okay, Castro, advanced playmaker support. We're already playing advanced playmaker attack in different position though. Attacking midfield and Weigl, deep line playmaker. Defend maybe might need that. Still have to be fairly responsible, but it's going to be really tough from here to get something from the game. And it's at home. Juve, they've just been too good for us. I talked about their formation, but it's obviously work for them. Maybe sit back and just counter. Fuck. 3-0. What the hell is this? I guess it works. It's... I don't want to describe it like what I wanted to, but it's like, sit back and defend and just boot it forward like how some people play in FIFA. Just like, park the bus and then you got a couple strikers forward. That's like what that kind of goal feels like. I won't lie. That's just what it feels like, and that's really annoying. But they've played well. Credit to them 100%. They set up well, but they beat us 3-0 on our home turf. That's the annoying part, but I'm not happy with it, obviously. But yeah, guys, can't complain about that result. Juve were just too good for us. They're a class team. You cannot deny that. So just take that result on the chin. We're going to have to turn around next game in the Champions League. But yeah, not every episode is going to be like this, guys. I want to play through so we can progress through the seasons. So I'll play some games off camera and everything like that. Because I know that's what majority of you guys like to see, progressions. Because I'd like to this maybe be like a 10 plus season save. I'd like to do this for the rest of the year really until FM 2018 comes out. That will be pretty sweet. But anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please drop a like. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.